Looking ahead to this weekend, it marks a big milestone for Black leadership in the state of Maryland. The Maryland Black Caucus Foundation is hosting its 30th annual legislative weekend and celebrating the 55th anniversary of the Legislative Black Caucus. And joining us this morning to talk about it, Chairwoman Janelle Wilkins is with us. I'm so appreciative of you being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. And also Dr. Zena Pierre, the president of the foundation. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about this. We're celebrating two big milestones. Chairwoman, let me start with you. What is this celebration about in the fine state of Maryland?
It is about the accomplishments of the Legislative Black Caucus of Maryland. Many people may not know that we are the largest Black caucus in the entire country. We have 67 members, Black members of the House and the Senate in Maryland. And not only are we just large in numbers, but we make sure that we pass policy that is impactful for the state of Maryland and Black Maryland on health and housing, on education. And so we're celebrating those accomplishments and gathering this weekend.
This expands beyond legislation as well, right? Talk about the broader mission too.
Well, the foundation is the programmatic and supportive arm in terms of fundraising, ensuring that their issues are reaching to the people in the community by way of education, different types of webinars and outreach events that we do. And so, you know, MBCF is really an opportunity for people to come during this legislative weekend and learn about all of the accomplishments of the legislators. And so that's our goal, to push their agenda out to the community.
Before we talk about some of the things, the highlights of the whole weekend, what are some of the real key issues that you're pushing to make sure that Marylanders receive?
Absolutely. So one of the major issues that we're all talking about and concerned about right now is around healthcare and healthcare costs. And one of the bills that we pushed and passed successfully this legislative session is the Prescription Drug Affordability Act, to make sure that in Maryland we set an upper limit when it comes to how much prescription drugs can cost and charge for patients in Maryland. So we're going to see real cost savings over the coming years when it comes to healthcare prescriptions and also premiums as well.
That's fantastic for Marylanders. And let me ask you, from the foundation standpoint, what are some of the highlights? And we talked about, because this is business, but it's also a time to come together in community. What are some of the highlights of the weekend?
Well, certainly on Friday we do our virtual workshops where all of the various members in the legislature will moderate different panels based on their legislative agenda. And then on Saturday we have something called Business Over Breakfast. And this is where businesses from across, minority businesses in particular, come from across the state of Maryland to really talk and engage and leverage opportunities for access to capital, procurement opportunities, business development, mentoring and engagement. And so on Saturday morning, we will be packed in the house with a bunch of business owners learning from government officials who operate in the procurement area on what's happening in the state and how they can tap into those opportunities.
What a powerful room that's going to be.
Let
me ask you, as we wrap up, what's the vision for the next 10 years? It seems like a lot of things that were being advanced have now been rolled back on a federal level. What's the agenda, and what do you hope for in this coming decade?
Absolutely. So we have an attack on civil rights in our country and in our state. One vision that we have is defending diversity, especially in a state that has historic Black leadership. We stand strong as a Black caucus around recognizing and making sure that everyone has the opportunity to thrive, and understanding that diversity is our strength in Maryland. So we're going to work to build back when it comes to diversity opportunities, when it comes to our businesses being able to thrive, and also cost for Marylanders. That is a huge issue as a legislator, whether it's housing, whether it's healthcare again, and whether it's just affordability for our residents, is making sure we build back an economy that our residents can truly afford.
Right. Well, thank you both for the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Wish you a successful Black Caucus weekend
in
this fine state of Maryland. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a resident of the state. Thank you both.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.